us proceed with the FriYAY song. Let us proceed with the FriYAY song.
Right now, sci-fi mamacita.
I say, what's up, party people? Welcome to FriYAY Eve. I hope everybody's doing okay today. It's cold here. But it's supposed to be a warming trend, but it's supposed to stay in like the 40s in the morning. I hate this time of year. It gets darker earlier, and, I'm trying to be positive about it. But I like to work, I like to side gig later into the evening, and, it's just messing up my style. So, anyways, let's go say hi to everybody in the chat. Hello, John the Beagle Dad. How are you today? You ready for fun? Cool. Hey, Snorta Poopus Cuber. How are you? So, I don't know if you've seen it, but they are making an American Dad album, and they've been putting out videos, and they're just really funny. So go check that out if you have a chance. It made me laugh my butt off. Hey, Gorilla's Random Thought, just in case you haven't seen it, it's funny. And Connie Cleary, hello. How are you? Yay, Mrs. Raid. Cool. Who else is? Hi, Mrs. How are you today? Good show, Mrs. Good show. So, all right. Let's kick it off and do some good news, shall we? Here we go. Oh my gosh, my phone is going off like mad. Okay, where is it? There it is. Everybody's trying to reach me at the moment. They know I go live at 11. Okay. So I get most of my news from either Today's Show, Hoda's Morning Boost, or goodnewsnetwork.org. So I'm just sticking with goodnewsnetwork.org. And it says, once a woman has forgiven her husband, she must not reheat his sins for breakfast. Okay. Marlene Dietrich. Okay. I guess that's a personal decision. So moving on. Hydrogen-powered car fueled by sewage attempting to break land. Oh, that's not only science news, but bizarre news. So a hydrogen-powered car fueled by sewage and manufactured with various recycled materials may soon attempt to break several land speed records. The car, built by students at Warwick Manufacturing Group at the University of Warwick, and will run off byproduct of wastewater from the utility company Severn Trent Water. Okay. I mean, is it... I have so many questions. Maybe they'll answer it down further in the Waste to Race classic. Le Mans prototype car, LMP3, has been built from a selection of spare and unused parts to further its sustainable street cred in a world little regarded for its sustainability. Motorsports. Yep, that's true. The car itself will be used to try to break one of several land speed records depending on how it performs, including the fastest standing and flying starts for both a mile and a kilometer. Its creators hope to have the car fully up and running in the next 6 to 12 months. Fascinating. Because, the thing about electric cars that I've talked to people who own them, and they have told me that the get up and go is an issue for them. So if this one is fueled off of wastewater, maybe it will do better than just a straight electric vehicle. The parts themselves come from Janetta, a British specialist builder of racing and sports cars based in Leeds. Among its green bits and bobs are materials made from recycled carbon fiber and a wing mirror made of beetroot waste. Beetroot. The steering wheel is 100% natural, while the firm ENRG Motorsports contributed a battery recovered from a crashed road car. These sorts of collaborations are a great example of how businesses, universities, and the endless curiosity of our students can break barriers and push the boundaries of what's possible, said head of the Sustainable Materials and Manufacturing Research Group at WMG, Professor Carrie Kerwin. We're incredibly proud of the ingenuity of our students and wish them the best of luck. Okay, so I'm still trying to figure out, I want to know about the wastewater. It doesn't say. But it's pulling hydrogen off of the wastewater somehow. Oh, so that's cool. I mean, aren't most of them... I know here we burn off natural gas for our city buses. So what do you guys think? I think it'd be interesting if they can get it done. It's a cool looking vehicle. Very modern. Looks like something you'd see at the Grand Prix, I think it's great. Those things interest me because I'm a nerd. Like Indiana Jones, archaeologists find a tomb with a grail underneath the treasury at Petra. What kind of grail? That's a staged photo. Isn't that Josh what's his face from Discovery Channel or History Channel? Yeah, Josh Gates. I thought that was him. Funny. Discovery's Expedition Unknown. Oh, excuse me. Even at the foot of one of the most visited ancient monuments on Earth, there are discoveries waiting to be made. Doubling as the film set for the final act of Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, the Treasury of Petra in Jordan is one of the new 7 wonders of the world. Okay, so then shouldn't you call it the 8th wonder of the world? Despite its fame, an archaeological dig conducted by American and Jordanian researchers uncovered a hidden tomb featuring 12 human skeletons and a variety of grave goods. The incredible rock-carved city set into the pink sandstone cliffs, I'll spit it out one of these days, was made by a nomadic Arabian people called the Nabateans. Is that right? Of whom little is known. Over the centuries, travelers seeking shelter in Petra and floodwaters permeating the porous sandstone have ruined humans' remains entombed in the city, preventing archaeologists from learning about them. Oh, that's sad. The 12 skeletons uncovered are likewise in a delicate condition, but are at least intact, and the excavation team is hoping to gain DNA samples to figure out what they might have looked like, who they were, how they were when they died, and what their diet was like. This is a hugely rare discovery in the 2 centuries that Petra has been investigated. By archaeologists. Nothing like this has ever been found before, said Josh Gates, an archaeologist and dramatist. They called him a dramatist. Who hosts Discovery Channel's Expedition Unknown. That's great. That's funny. Even in front of one of the most famous buildings in the world, there are still huge discoveries to be made. Spoiler alert. If you haven't just saying, if you haven't watched Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, where the hell have you been since 1989? Right? Okay. The Last Crusade, the famous Hollywood action archaeologist played by Harrison Ford, follows a trail. See, they're just telling us about it. Yeah, where is the Holy Grail? Everybody wants to know this. In an utterly delightful coincidence, the excavation team found among the grave goods a ceramic goblet that looks for all the world like the Grail from the film, a fact not lost on the excavation team, some of whom wore fedora like some hats. It really was this awesome moment in his. I love this. I would love to go visit Petra. You know, Jerry Jenkins and Tim LaHaye in the Left Behind series books talks about how Petra is supposed to become like a shelter for future Christians. So I think it's fascinating, you know, that this is talking about it. Interesting. Okay, cool. Wow. New cervical cancer treatment regime shows biggest gain in survival since 1999. Nice. Us women, we hate this. Targeting the 4th most common cancer in women globally, a new treatment regime combining chemo and chemoradiation therapy has reduced the rates of death by 40%. Cervical cancer affects over 300,000 women worldwide, and the regimen has been heralded as remarkable, the biggest gain in survival since the adoption of chemoradiation in 1999. Good. It's about time they come together and work together. After 5 years, 80% of those who received chemoradiation, which started with this short course of chemotherapy first, were alive, and 72% of the women had neither relapsed nor seen their cancer spread. Awesome. Yeah, I've heard this. This is not new to me. I've heard they're trying vaccines against certain cancers. So that brain tumor cancer vaccine sounds amazing. That cervical cancer, yes, affects women in their 30s and has a recurrence rate. The novel treatment uses drugs that are both cheap and already approved for use worldwide. Good. Yay. So I was just talking to a friend this morning because she was asking me, did I get my kids vaccinated for HPV, which is one of the most leading viruses that causes certain cervical cancers? And I said, yes. And I said, so far my kids are doing fine. I said, I would recommend it, but do your research and then vaccinate your children. That's all I'm saying. 7 new frog species were named after Star Trek captains to boldly croak. They are cute. I bet my sister, Big Red, would love these. She loves frogs. Picture this, knee deep in the stingy, bitey, steamy jungles of Madagascar. You and your research team discover 7 new species of frogs. What do you name them? Inspired by various sounds of American sci-fi films and television, 7 tree frogs that make otherworldly sounds were named after characters from Star Trek. The international team of scientists said their high-pitched whistling calls are like sound effects from the iconic sci-fi series. All 7 new animals come from the frog genus Bufus. Did I say that right? And emit bird-like whistling sounds in their communication with other frogs rather than croaks. According to Professor Miguel Vences, a Trekkie to some degree. Well, yeah, you have to be if you're going to name the frogs after Star Trek captains. Such whistling sounds are used often in classic sci-fi franchise. That's why we named the frogs after Kirk, Picard, Cisco, Janeway, Archer, Burnham, and Pike. 7 of the most iconic captains from the sci-fi series. Okay, cool. Interesting. Well, you can read more about which frog got attached to which name, but it's all based on the different sounds. So that's pretty funny. All right. Well, there was one other thing. I just saw it over here. I bet this is about Taipei 1. 21 years ago, the pinnacle was secured in place on the Taipei 101, making it the highest building on Earth, surpassing the Petronas twins of Kuala Lumpur, about 150 feet. Wow, that's tall. And isn't that an earthquake-prone area, Taipei? I don't want to see that thing swaying during an earthquake. I mean, I'm sure they built it. I heard that one of those buildings was, I'm sure they all are, but has the mechanics that sways in an earthquake. So today is National, what do they call it? Mrs. I know you said something about it. Victor, what is today? Where they have us all duck and cover for earthquake awareness? The Great American Shakeout? I don't remember what they call it. But I remember having to do those drills as a kid, especially after 1991. It was crazy. You have to duck, cover, and hold on. You had to hold on to your desk. And then as you got into high school and they made us do it, the desks weren't that great. You know, you sit in those god-awful chairs. I think the only desks that were great were in the science department. So, you know, so practice your earthquake stuff. I was always told to go in a door jamb, but some have said that's not always the safest bet. Some have said don't go outside. However, if you're standing far enough away from a building, wouldn't you be more safe? So you guys tell me. I don't live, I mean, I live in an earthquake prone area, but we rarely, I mean, they're so like maybe 1, 2s, 3s. We get a 4 every once in a while. And sometimes if they're fracking in Oklahoma, we can fill those. So pretty fascinating information. But we, you know, the New Madrid fault is over in the Boot Hill of Missouri. If you don't know the history, in 1811 and 1812, they were such violent earthquakes. They rang bells in New York and Pennsylvania, and it turned the Mississippi River backwards for a time, like it was flowing north instead of south. Here in the northern hemisphere, rivers flow south. So pretty fascinating. I would love to go see the Nile. Go visit Egypt and watch it flow the different direction. I think it's interesting. Are supposed to put your head between your knees and kiss your ass goodbye. Yeah, there you go, Gorilla. Oh man, that's priceless. Priceless. I know. I feel for the kids now. They not only have to practice that, but tornado drills and active shooter drills. Autumn tells me all the time. Did you practice active shooter drills?
Yeah.
Aren't they? Autumn says they are nerve-wracking.
Oh, they can be. I mean,
Did they teach you guys to? I know this is kind of a weird thing to go off of right now. But did they teach you guys to barricade the door?
Yeah.
Really?
I don't think we ever did it though, but they taught us how to just in case.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow. So schools are supposed to be the safest place on earth, along with churches and hospitals. So, all right, let's get on to some good news, shall we? So,
Yeah, enough bad.
yeah, right. But anyways, yeah, turn it into positive. Be safe. Know how to protect yourself during a tornado, an earthquake, whatever weather event. They I don't know why, but they lump earthquakes in with weather reports. I don't. So, anywho, what did I see that I found fascinating and I wanted to talk about it with you guys? I forgot to write it down. Typical Mombie. I forgot to write it down again. Hi, Jim. How are you? Welcome. Oh, by the way, Gorillas and Mrs. and Jim, if you guys have anybody in the chat, if you have anything going on right now, put it in the chat so everybody knows about it. And then if you want me to, I can put it in my slideshow, Mombie's Daily Boost. So email me at questions@sci-fi-mombie.com and I'll be more than happy to. You're out mowing? Well, good luck with that. I hope it goes better for you. I know trying to mow wet grass is always a frustrating thing, you know. So I used to, when I lived at home, I used to mow the lawn for my dad. And if it like rained, he's like, you can't mow today. And I'm like, oh, I don't want to get it done, Dad, so I can go do XYZ, you know. He's like, nope, don't do it. You'll clog the mower. So I did it one time. Yep, sure enough, I clogged the mower. I also left happy trails. Do you know what I'm talking? Jim knows what I'm talking about. Where my dad always taught us to layer, you know, and then to make, he always thought, I don't know if this is true, but I always thought it was just like a decorative thing because he loved all the lawns of the houses we lived in. But he always like had us do different patterns. Like sometimes during the summer, we do the baseball square pattern. But anyways, I was the one that seemed to be mowing the lawn more than my sister. She's a turd. No, I love her. Her birthday's this weekend. So happy anniversary to my aunt and uncle. They were married in 1987. So, and then on another sad but positive note, 33 years ago today, I lost my uncle. He had stage 4 liver and colon cancer, and he couldn't handle it anymore. And so he self-deleted. And so here at Sci-Fi Mombie, one of our biggest pushes and campaigns is to make mental health awareness forefront and know that you don't have to suffer in silence. There are people here who care about your life and want you to care about your life. And I will always promote the National Suicide Prevention Hotline. It's a 3-digit number like 911. It's 988. 988. Use it. Okay. Please use it. And if you're a veteran, option 1 is for you. So right off the bat, it tells you, hi, if you're a veteran or an active service member, please press 1. So, oh, I remember him. He was so funny. He liked to prank everybody. He's the the reason why we will not be watching Halloween 3. It's his fault. He
It also has nothing to do with Michael Myers.
That's right. It has nothing to do with Michael Myers. But yeah, I can't stand that movie. We'll be skipping over that one. So, but you know, there are people who care about you. Your life has value. It does. So stay, you know, reach out. Don't Don't suffer in silence. I just saw, what was that on Paramount Plus? I saw like the promo for Ghost and The Neighborhood and the new spinoff of Young Sheldon, Georgie and Mandy's first marriage. So those all look funny. A lot of the shows are waiting till after the World Series to start back up, which I totally get that because you lose ratings.
I would love to watch Georgie and Mandy's first marriage because I really like Young Sheldon.
I know. I love Young Sheldon. I love The Big Bang Theory. I want to see them come back with something. They're in talks with Jim and Mayim about a possible spinoff show with them.
Like as adults?
Yeah.
And their kids?
Yeah.
That would be fun.
That would be a really funny, like watching those two try to raise kids. I think would be priceless. Huh?
You know what they call it?
What would they call it?
Dad Sheldon.
Oh,
Like Young Sheldon.
Dad Sheldon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or Sheldon and Amy Parentalhood or something like that. I don't know. They'll figure out something. But I wouldn't mind seeing, Raj needs to get married and then they all have kids together. They're all raising the kids, kind of together. That would be funny to watch, I think. But, well, I don't have much more to share, but there's a lot of good things coming down the pike. Oh, Venom, The Last Dance is set to release. Is it this week or is it 24th? It's coming. I just saw a new trailer for it this morning and it's like an airplane. I saw like a portion of it and Tom Hardy's like holding on to this jetliner with Venom on his fingers. And then he's like, you're going to have to do something to help me. And Venom like takes over his body. I'm like, dude, no way. It reminded me of when Tom Cruise did the stunt on the airplane for Mission Impossible. Do you remember that? Where he was like strapped into the back of this airplane. I'm going, dude, what? No. No. So, anywho. All right. Well, since I don't have much more to talk about and you all are amazing, let's get going on Mombie's Daily Boost, shall we? And I forgot to. I swear. Sometimes I wonder if my head is attached to my rump. And I forgot. All right. We're just going to screen share it. Doopy doopy doo. I was working on it before I switched over. Figures. I need to re-record something and I was fixing that. And you know how it goes. All right. Here we go. It's October 17th. Welcome to Thursday. Or as I like to call it, FriYAY Eve. We're on the downhill slide. Please continue to help our friend B from O and his family. They lost their beautiful baby boy right there a couple months ago. And right now they're raising funds through GoFundMe to put together his memorial. So please help them out. And if you can't, that's fine. Go ahead and share out the links so others know about it. It's 14 days to Halloween. It's 19 days to the general election here in the United States. It's 42 days to Thanksgiving. It's 69 days. Oh, Tim, it's 69 days to Christmas. Every time I see him, he's always reminding me of that number because he's a goofball. It's 76 days to New Year's, and it's 120 days to Valentine's Day. The Galois Center for Arts and Entertainment is showing Rocky Horror Picture Show tomorrow night. Doors open at 7 o'clock. The show starts at 8. The VIP package listed there is sold out. So if there are any tickets left, please contact the box office at 417-863-9491 to see if they have any available. But I'm just going to, until tomorrow, I'm just going to keep it in the slideshow so that you all know It's a really cool picture. I hope you guys are seeing this. Sometimes this doesn't forward, and I don't know why. Planet Anime Kansas City is this weekend, the 18th through the 20th at the Kansas City Convention Center. There is extended hours for Friday and Saturday night till 1 a.m. Admission and membership start at the Red Panda weekend level of $160 and trickle down from there. And the featured guest this year is the has-been hotel voice talent. So go to planetanimekc.com and purchase your passes. I'm doing this ahead of time because I think it's a great opportunity for everybody here in the Southwest Missouri area. But the Galois Center for Arts and Entertainment is showing Jim Henson's Labyrinth in concert. There will be a live band playing the music while you watch the movie. And that will be Thursday, April 17th. And I'm pretty sure it'll probably start at 7 or 8 o'clock. But to find out more information, go to galoistheater.com or call the box office at 417-863-9491. This is like a touring thing, guys. Pretty cool. So check it out. It might be coming to your area. Mrs., who rated my show this morning, because I rate hers every day as her moderator, has a morning show called Morning Musings. It's your daily dose of birthdays, celebrations, memes, motivation, puzzles, recipes from around the world, but above all, it's your daily dose of positivity. She does that Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Pacific. Mrs. has a new show on Mom Days. That's Monday nights with her child Angelo, and they do that at 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. It will be on Mrs. YouTube channel or Angelo's Twitch channel. Mr. I keep doing that. I don't know why I keep doing that. Dad Man Walking 55 and Mrs. Dad Man Walking 55 have an amazing show this coming Monday. It starts at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. They're going to be doing Trick or Treat with the Dad Mans. They're going to show their DIY Halloween costumes, so come join them. It's a fun time. I'm going to try to make it. I have Futurama Monday. That I might skip it just because American Dad, the new episodes of American Dad don't start till the 28th. So you'll come watch it. Be fun. Mrs. is puttering around in Lego Fortnite Thursdays at 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific. This is an 18 plus channel along with Sci-Fi Mombie. So just a disclaimer for all the YouTube gods and algorithms. Please consult the approval of your parental unit before watching our shows because we care about you. And sometimes there are things said in our chats that shouldn't be seen by minors. So please do that. Thanks. Mrs. has a block party on the 22nd starting at 1 p.m. Eastern, 1, 12, 11, 10 a.m. Pacific. She's going to build that connected blocks Hulk right there. So come join us. We'll raid her right back after this show. Dad Man Walking 55 and Daisy Blossom Flower Child will be at the movies on October 29th beginning at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. And they will be talking about Independence Day. Great movie. Great movie. And that will be on both his YouTube and his Twitch channels. It's your turn to scream with me, Sci-Fi Mombie, tonight at 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific. We are watching Friday the 13th, Part 4, the final chapter. Then tomorrow night, it's Silence of the Lambs. And Sunday night, it's The Nightmare Before Christmas. Now,
you know what's interesting about
what?
Friday the 13th Part 4?
What?
They call it the final chapter, but
It's not. So, yeah, it is funny. Tomorrow, we were supposed to have a funeral. It's been, we were supposed to attend a funeral, I should say. It's been moved. So I will be having shows as normal. Next week, however, on the 24th, is that correct? Victor? The 24th?
yes.
Okay.
Next Tuesday?
Yeah. All next Thursday, we will not be on air out of respect for my mother-in-law. So want to let you know it's coming. I need to remove it out of the schedule and please, send positive vibes and thoughts and prayers for the kids and Gorilla Man after he's lost his mom. Here is the tentative schedule for the remainder of, I got to take that out of the schedule, by the way. For It's Your Turn to Scream with Sci-Fi Mombie tonight, it's Friday the 13th, part 4. Tomorrow night, it's Silence of the Lambs. Sunday night, it's The Nightmare Before Christmas. The 24th has been canceled. The 27th is Rocky Horror Picture Show. The 29th, I believe I'm going to move Hungry's Choice to the 29th. The 30th is Addams Family and Addams Family Values. And the 31st is a double dose of Hocus Pocus. I might take off a few days, and then after November 1st, we will start. And there goes the tornado sirens. That's weird. Oh, that's right. They delayed it because of the Great Shakeout.
Is it a test?
Yeah. A very special holiday special. I don't know. We might come up with a funnier name than that. But we're going to be showing a lot of our favorite holiday classics, and we want you all to come along and join us. It's an open invitation to be on the panel as we watch all of these movies. So get ready. We're chugging into the end of the year. It's going to be fun. Mark your calendars, October 23rd at 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific. It's our second anniversary special. Yay! We're finishing up season 2. We're opening up season 3. We've got a new logo reveal. We've got panelists coming. We've got food, new shows to show off, just a whole bunch of good stuff coming for season 3 for Sci-Fi Mombie and Sci-Fi Mombie Studios, which is actually my business name now. So just come join us. We're going to have a great time. The weekly show that started it all is on Sunday nights beginning at 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific. It is going to a recorded show after It's Your Turn to Scream with Sci-Fi Mombie is wrapped up. We have exciting plans for the original show, and it's going to be in collaboration with In Drag, which I'm getting ready to open Victoria, their own YouTube channel. So if please go subscribe to In Drag once you see it, because we want to get him streaming and move his content there so that he can branch out. And we're going to have a lot of great guests on. We're pushing his show forward. It's going to be a wonderful time. You are currently in the Galactic Cafe with me, Sci-Fi Mombie. I do that Monday to Friday, noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific. Bring your breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks. Bring a drink of your choice because it's 5 o'clock somewhere. And let's chat mostly about sci-fi. I host a show 3 days a week. It's called Sci-Fi Mombie Studios. Mondays is devoted to Futurama. But since we've finished all the new season 12 of Futurama, we're going to start watching the new season of American Dad on TBS. So that starts October 28th. And then we'll go right back to binge watching Futurama. I might even do, after we're done with Futurama, I might even start an American Dad Mondays. So sounds like fun to me. So just come join me. Wednesdays in the Sci-Fi Mombie Studio. The times have changed because of kid schedules. So Wednesdays now at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m., not a.m. Pacific. Come join me for Murdoch Mysteries for the first time. Oh my God. The typos are legendary here at Sci-Fi Mombie. Saturday evenings at 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific. We are watching The Muppet Show. We're in season 2. We saw Don Knotts last week, so it was pretty fun. So come join me. And this week, we actually until the end of this 50th anniversary season of Saturday Night Live, we're doing a watch party at 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific. This week, Michael Keaton is the host and Billie Eilish is your musical guest. Co-host Vic, aka Victoria Matrix, has his own show. It's called In Drag, and he does that Friday nights at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. We talk LGBTQ things. We talk things we don't talk on Sci-Fi Mombie. And we're also doing a watch party of RuPaul's Drag Race Global All-Stars. So as Victoria Matrix says,
be kind, be respectful, and be
So in drag. We've got 2 new shows coming to the Sci-Fi Mombie Studios family. Night's Bites, which is Autumn, the producer, which her original nickname was Night, will be putting out different foods that she makes and different ideas that she wants to pass along. And I will be doing a cooking show called Sci-Fi Mombie Didn't Burn It. So check our social media for postings and show info. And along with Sci-Fi Mombie Didn't Burn It, Sci-Fi Mombie Found What will be putting out new episodes so I can show me and co-host Vic and Autumn, the producer, can show off foods that we find, or it won't just be foods. It might be what we were talking, beauty products, gadgets, easy, stuff that
I think maybe
we think would help you in your daily life.
I think maybe next we should do Cadbury.
Yeah, I think the next, it's either going to be Milka, chocolate line, or Cadbury. Milka is Cadbury? I thought it was the old Nestle line.
I thought it was Cadbury.
We will check our research and get back to you on that. So come join us. Also part of Sci-Fi Mombie Didn't Burn It, I will be starting a mocktail series because I can't drink, but some of the drinks that I see made look amazing. And so I want to share how to, make those. And, some people just can't drink. But that doesn't mean that you are excluded from the fun. And I'm also looking at ways to make them not only diabetic friendly, but gastric or bypass friendly, gastric surgery friendly. So come check it out. Yeah. All right, guys.
Milka isn't Cadbury.
Okay.
But it's owned by the same parent company that Cadbury is owned by. So I think
that would be Hershey's.
It's Mondelez, actually.
Well, that's still a division of Hershey's.
Yeah. So I think that's why they have similar packaging.
Yep. All right. Only new with me at Commodore Productions is ordered a new green captain shirt, getting Boone cause. Oh, okay, cool, Jim. That's awesome. Gorilla, did you say what you have going on, or did you go back to work? Okay, well, he'll tell me later. So, all right, party people, I got to get back to work because I'm on the downhill slide of the week and I want to get all my projects wrapped up. But I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you later this evening in It's Your Turn to Scream with Sci-Fi Mombie for Friday the 13th, part 4. Later, party people. Well, thank you so much for watching the Sci-Fi Mombie show, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. But you can join us weekly for the Sunday night show, which will become recorded after the 2nd anniversary special that starts at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. You are currently in the Galactic Cafe. We do that Monday to Friday, noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific. Bring your breakfast, lunch, dinner, or a snack. Bring a drink of your choice because it's 5 o'clock somewhere. And let's chit-chat mostly about sci-fi. I host a show 3 times a week called Sci-Fi Mombie Studios. We do Futurama Mondays that begin at 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific. And starting October 28th, we're going to start off with the new episode of American Dad and then jump right back into Futurama. So come join us. Wednesdays in the Sci-Fi Mombie studio at 2:30 Eastern, 11:30 a.m. Pacific. It's Murdoch Mysteries for the first time, so come join us. Saturday nights at 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific. It's The Muppet Show in the Sci-Fi Mombie studio. We're having a good time watching that. We're in season 2. And later that night in the Sci-Fi Mombie studio, we are doing a watch party of the 50th anniversary season of Saturday Night Live. That starts at 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific. Co-host Vic, aka Victoria Matrix, has his own show now called In Drag, where we discuss LGBTQ issues or other issues that we normally don't talk about on Sci-Fi Mombie. That's on Friday nights beginning at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. And right now we're doing a watch party after we do a little bit of chatting about RuPaul's Global Drag Race All-Stars. check it out. We're going into more detail at the second anniversary show, but we have 2 new shows joining the lineup of Sci-Fi Mombie Studios, Night's Bites and Sci-Fi Mombie Didn't Burn It. So check our social media for post and show information. Disclaimer and warning: Sci-Fi Mombie in drag, Night's Bites, Sci-Fi Mombie found what? And Sci-Fi Mombie Didn't Burn It. We never reach out through DMs or Facebook Messenger and solicit for money. These are scammers. Please do not engage them. We have 4 legitimate ways that you can donate to Sci-Fi Mombie. We have a Ko-Fi account, so please buy us a cup of coffee. You can do that at ko-fi.com/Sci-Fi Mombie. We have a PayPal account. Scan that QR code right there, or search us by mombie8@gmail.com. We have a Throne account, which is throne.com/Sci-Fi Mombie. And the good thing about Throne is your information never reaches us. Everything is distributed by Throne themselves to my personal address. So privacy and anonymity is fabulous. And we also have Patreon memberships. They're $5 a month. You get exclusive content you won't get anywhere else. And this is the dress rehearsal for when our YouTube account goes monetized. So patreon.com/user !lowercase u =849-72353. We have our own merch shop at sci-fi-mom-b.myspreadshop.com. We have extended sizes in a lot of our clothing. All of our logos will be uploaded so that you can put it on any merch that you like. And if you can't find something, let us know at questions@sci-fi-mombie.com, and we will work with Spreadshop to get that made for you. We also have our own website at sci-fi-mombie.com. Sign up for our newsletter. Drop us an email. Check out all of our bio information. Check out all our social media links. Look at the very adorable Sci-Fi Mombie security team and their Gotcha Day information, and then click the link to our YouTube where you can watch their adorable videos or any of the other content we upload daily. And last but certainly not least, we're all over social media. We do have a new email address, questions@sci-fi-mombie.com. Please don't use the Gmails anymore. But if you search @Sci-Fi Mombie, we stream daily to the Meta platform, which is Facebook and Instagram. We also stream daily to X, which I like to call Twix, YouTube, and Twitch. We are 40% of the way on TikTok, and so our Twitch and our TikTok could use a little love, so please go out there and follow us. We'd greatly appreciate it. We also have Threads, Discord, LinkedIn, Pinterest, Blue Sky, Counter Social, IMDb, IMDb Pro, Mastodon, and Patreon. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and take care of each other. Be kind, be respectful, and as Victor says, be so in drag. Later, party people.
Another day starts slowly. I haven't had my caffeine. The mornings can be boring. I'm the Sci-Fi Mombie. Yes, it's me, the Mombie, and my family. In your ears, in your head, we are talking on our phones, with our mics, with my crew by my side. In your ears, in your head, we're still talking.